got me all in my bag, got me all in my bag. I've been chasing that bag, I've been chasing that bag, I've been chasing that bag, I've been chasing that bag. For all the days I was doing bad, all the days I was doing, for all the days it was all bad.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Cut No Corner Sports Talk. Today we're gonna get into the DEVIN, HANEY, and George Kambosos fight. For Undisputed. It's gonna be an action-packed fight. I feel that George gonna bring it. George gonna bring it. He ain't come to lay down. He got the belts. You know, he shocked the world when he upset Lopez and got the belts. But I think that DEVIN is a different dog. I think DEVIN is locked in. He tunnel vision on what he want. He been asking for this fight. You know, he finally got the fight. So now it's time to make it happen. You know, all the jaw jacking, all that is over with. It's time to get off in that ring and put the work in and see who come out on top. I just feel that DEVIN and his IQ and skill sets, I think he just levels above George Kambosos. I ain't seen a lot of George Kambosos, but I seen his last fight with Lopez, and I was very impressed with his skills, the way he conducted himself. Even when he got hurt, he a dog. He ain't come to lay down. He got the belts, and he ain't trying to let him go. So for the youngin' to come off in there, you got to be willing to go the distance. You got to be willing to put it out on the line. And I think DEVIN is up for the task. I feel like DEVIN is quick, and the angles DEVIN take, you know, DEVIN get a lot of flack about not having a lot of punching power. But, you know, he's a young kid. He's growing. His strength, he's only going to get more powerful. He starts sitting down on the punches. He's going to be very, very nice. Him and Shakur, they have skills, and I can't wait to see how it all pan out when they get a little older. You know, they're going to only improve, and they're going to get better and better. So it's just going to be scary. It's going to be scary how good them guys can become. Just like Tank. Tank is a dog. Tank is handling his business. He handled his business last week and got Rolly up out of there. So, you know, I just feel that in that fight with George, DEVIN going to have to keep the jab pumping, hit him with different angles, you know, use your skills, and don't sit off in there in that pocket too much in exchange with George. You know, not saying that George has power, but I feel like DEVIN can just outbox him for 1 to 12 rounds. I don't feel that he can outbox DEVIN, in my opinion. I feel like he got hard. He shocked the world. You know, we didn't really know too much about him. You know, especially for the casuals, you know, they just going for DEVIN, and you know, are they going for George? Either way, but you know, a lot of people just get caught up in who they like. You know, once again, I love boxing. I watch boxing as a whole, so I really don't just have no favorite fighter. You know, I wish every boxer, I respect every boxer to get off in there. It takes a real man to get off in there, you know, and put it all on the line, you know, especially in front of the world. So much props to all the boxers. But getting back to the fight, I just feel that DEVIN is more a complete fighter, in and out. He can box. He can sit in the pocket a little bit. But, you know, DEVIN, that ain't his strong points. Is just outboxing you, beating you to the punch. You know, keeping them jabs, moving your feet. The way he worked the ring, you know, he worked the ring like he been around. He's young, man. You know, he had a lot of experience. He was fighting older guys when he was 15, 16 years old. Him and Bill, they did a wonderful job, you know, getting DEVIN to the point where he at. Much props to Bill for being in his son's corner and teaching his son the ropes. And he did a very good job with DEVIN. I'm very impressed with his mannerisms and how he just conducted himself as a whole in the ring and outside the ring. And with George, for George to have success against DEVIN, I feel like he got to make the fight ugly. I feel like he going to have to cut the ring off. He going to have to, you know, just make it ugly for DEVIN. Frustrate him. Hit him on the arm. You know, wherever you can hit him at, every time you get a chance to hit him, you know, hit him and frustrate him and see if you can unlock the code. But once DEVIN starts sitting down on his punches with the skill set he have, man, it's going to be scary, man. He only improving. He only getting better. So I feel like this is his time to go and show the world what he's capable of, and also bring them belts back to the States. So I just feel that Devin in this situation that he in, he don't need to let it go 12 rounds. Well, he's not like I said, he don't have the knockout power, but he has power, and he gonna make Kambosos respect that power. But for us, when I say get him up out of there, he needs to beat him by a landslide every round. He cannot let George catch a moment. You need to put it on George to the point where it's not even competitive. So when it go to them scorecards, we can bring home the victory, because being Australia and you making it a close fight with George in Australia, I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't know how that's gonna play out. So Devin need to go off in there and he need to really put it on George. It don't need to be no filling out process. He need to get right in his bag, right? Whatever the game plan they have for George, he need to get right into it. Because George, he's gonna be there, just like with Lopez. I like the way how, when he got knocked down, he still kept fighting. He got up and kept fighting. And I was like, yeah, George got heart. I respect him for that. He didn't lay down after that. He kept going, and I feel like he gonna do the same thing with Devin. He ain't fit to let Devin get the best of him without putting on his own display of skills. So it's gonna be a good fight, man. I just feel like the end, Devin's his skill set and the way he worked the ring, his footwork, he just levels in it, man. And styles make fights. So yeah, Saturday is gonna be action packed, man. It's gonna be an action packed fight, and I'm ready to see it. I know you guys is ready to see it, and I'll probably do one more after the weigh-in, after they do their final weigh-in, and I'm probably breaking down a little bit more in detail about the fight. But yeah, I'm just excited about this fight, and I know you guys is, and this is Cutting No Corners Sports Talk, and y'all have a blessed day. We out.